Meditation, intimate experiences with the divine through contemplative practices. A common sentient series by Sacred Stories Publishing. The quieter you become, the more you're able to hear. Rumi. A time to choose. We find ourselves right now in the age of great transformation, one of the most consequential moments in human history. These are indeed the times that the great prophets and seers throughout the millennia have spoken about. Mankind has experienced and survived many eras of tremendous change, of course, yet with each turn of the spiral, the permutations become more amplified, as if there will be one final revolution of the cycle that turns it all around, so we can start anew once more. Shanti everyone, good morning. Welcome to the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. We are live streaming from the nation's capital in Washington D.C, where we are consistent in disseminating and spreading the vibrations of peace, love, and wisdom. Now, you might think it's falling apart no matter what you're doing. And I would say no. On one side of our world, there are individuals who are invested in the acronym that I use, ALGE: anger, lust, greed, attachment, ego, and their companions, jealousy, competition, guilt, shame, comparison, you know it, criticism, you know it, judgment. They're their companions of ALGE, okay? So it's easy for us to see those thought processes playing out physically. You can know when someone's not in a positive state of mind. You can see it in their behavior. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in the choices that they make. That vibration of consciousness, they've been feeding it for so long, it can't stay inside of their minds anymore. It has to come out. So it comes out in anger and rage and jealousy and in worry, in fear, in so many different ways. But then there's another energy that is coexisting alongside it. Love, peace, purity, truth, joy, and all of their companions. Introspection, determination, courage, royalty, honesty. You get what I'm saying? There are two worlds existing. They're first existing inside of ourselves, and then it gets revealed outside. And we're seeing it at a global level that the media supports ALGE. I get it. Keep people at a low vibration, they'll become like hooked to you, and they will feed into that low vibration and make it into a big drama. Movies make money when you've got some violence in it, when you've got sex in it, when you've got drugs in it, when you've got fear in it. It makes money. And if you sit and watch a movie where everyone is like, good morning, how are you? Oh, good, it's a lovely morning. And how are you too? I think, what was that movie called? Barbie? So I think there was a movie called Barbie out, and Barbie was super, super positive. And if you remember the cartoon movie called, I think it was Nemo or Dory, and the fish, Dory, was so super, somebody help me in the chat, but the fish was super, super positive. And no matter what she went through, she couldn't remember her traumas. And as a result of not remembering her traumas or fears or negativity, her mantra in life is just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. For Divya, it's 667. So she keeps smiling, right? 667. You've got to find your mantra that keeps you up and going in this world today. Because if you keep listening to the news and everyone's problem, and you begin to take the weight on. But I was talking to Baba the other day, and I was saying to Baba, what is it that made us become so negative in our thinking? What is it that made us become so comfortable in having wasteful thoughts or wasteful intentions? Wasteful words, wasteful decisions. What is it that ushers the soul in doing that? So I stepped back for a little bit, and I went behind my eyes and I sat in silence. And Baba took me on a journey throughout time. On one level, you're born a baby, you're innocent and pure, you're nurtured, you grow, you get to this teenage stage, you're experimenting, you're shaping up into your ego identity. You get into your 20s, you're experimenting with things and meshing with other people, exploring dimensions, and then you're settled, 30, 40, 50. And by the time you're 60 or 70, you're retiring from life and you go back to innocence. I saw it with Sister Gita, how she went back to her days of innocence. It was amazing to see that with my own eye. And so as Baba was sharing, and it's in the teachings of Raj Yoga meditation, we start out, completely full on the inside. Positive thinking and positivity. There is no need for scriptures. There's no need for self-management leadership. There's no need for self-improvement. There's something in the soul, and I want you to hear this, because since Sister Gita passed, I found myself giving this a lot more weight and consciousness. We are only studying these spiritual belief systems because we've lost our way. We're not believing in the self at the highest level anymore. God comes and tells you, you have to become like me, become equal to me. And you push that idea so far away that you're like, there is no way I can become that, because you don't believe it. Why don't you believe it? Because you think from your ground level. You think from the body and the relationships and the decisions you made as a relationship to your connection to your body, your gender, your role, your title, your religion. There's no religion that has ever told you, become like God. It says, I'm made in the image of God, and that's light. That's the first step. I'm a soul. The soul is immortal, pure and peaceful. But where did these negative thoughts come from? How did we become so acclimated to thinking in so much waste? Right now, America is consumed by the personality of one person. And I sat last night, because I do like 15, 20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes of news per day. And it's the same person. And it's the same thing. And I said to Baba, does anyone know what's going on in this country? And I know that that person is carrying a significant purpose for their existence. It's challenging everything, I get it. But there's got to be more things that we can talk about as well that exists. But because people have stopped using their discernment, they're no longer discerning. Do I need to feed myself into this? Do I need to really keep thinking about this person? Is my life really wrapped up with this person? Or am I able to treat the people that I live with and work with the respect that they deserve, because it comes from me? There was a brother who came to visit for Sister Gita's final rites, and he was driving me in his car for the cremation. And I looked through the window briefly, and the car was already clean, but he went back in the car to clean it to make sure that I would come into a car that was clean and prepared for someone that he had great respect for. And I called to Divya and I says, Divya, look at how he's cleaning the car before I enter. It's his self-worth. That's his self-respect. He's not doing it for me. It's his self-respect. Now somebody without self-respect could look at that and go, look at him. He's so subservient. Look, he's doing this. He's bowing. He doesn't have any respect. And it's the complete opposite. So the discernment, what is a positive thing? What is a pure action? Who are we? Why are we here? These thoughts don't happen a lot anymore. We jump into the negative, or we look at it from a very low vibrational level, and we begin to believe in it. We walk around believing we're not worthy to be loved enough. Since Sister Gita's departure, and I'm talking to friends because we're holding 13 days vigil for her so that we continue to protect the soul in her next journey for the next few days. So many souls have been sharing it was the love she had for you. There was so much love that she had for you. And it made me start to think, it's true, now that I think of it, there was a lot of love there. I never thought of it before, but now I am like, yeah, I get it now. And so many of us don't even recognize love when it's right in front of us. There's another thought of a loveless experience that pulls us. This one did this. Do you know what I did? I am so bad. I'm not good. This one did this. This one's like that. And we get consumed with those thoughts until it becomes the norm. The power in positive thinking is this age. This is our age to begin to practice how to be positive. The confluence, this age between my old self and the beginning of my new self, right here, right now, is the work that I need to start to do on myself. When your thoughts have benevolent feelings and benevolent motives, they're like diamonds, flawless diamonds. But if it's mixed with an ulterior motive, what's in it for me? I want what that person has. Look at what they have. I should get better than them. Well, who are they to get that? They're like this, they're like that. All of those wasteful thinking only make you absolutely lose your value. And maybe that's why we don't feel our value, because we're not thinking positively. So throughout the cycle of time, we have just lost sight of who we are. And even though we were born with that positivity, the law of entropy took place, and I just got so trapped in my physical form. And in my physical form, there were different conflicts and challenges. And I believed more in that than the truth of who my spirit is. So I believe that if we really focus on the belief system, what is benevolent, what is good for me, even if I don't know how to do it, talk to somebody who does. Even if I can feel that I'm being negative, I can feel I'm going back depressed, I feel I'm getting sad, I can feel that I'm uncomfortable, talk to somebody, call friends, write a letter to God, go for a jog, listen to your favorite music, not depressed music. When I was preparing Sister Gita's music, I started to turn to some of our old songs. And I said to Divya, oh my God, those songs create so much attachment. I don't want to hear them anymore. At that time, I didn't realize it. And I was realizing that whenever I listen to these songs, it's so depressing. It's like, and then it's going on, and oh, my Baba, and Baba help me, and Baba, you're my world. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. I am God's child, and so are you. You are not flawed, but you can certainly be better. This is your time to rise up and recognize your greatest capacity within your being. The people around you that don't like you or creating obstacles are your best friends. They're pushing you to be a better version. That's positivity. That's the power in positivity. I have 99 great friends. I focus on the one that's a pain. And the one that's my pain is my greatest gift. What do you believe in? Geez, what do you want anymore? Do you really want to live in the garbage dump of your past, which you can't change? Complaint, criticism, comparison, competition, which makes your eyes look needy, sad, weak, unworthy. If anybody looks at you like that, you know how they're going to treat you? With the vibration that you're giving out. But you don't want to be treated without respect, right? But you yourself are not giving yourself respect. You're not thinking positive about yourself. So this is your chance. Wake up into positivity. Go to bed into positivity. I've mourned the loss of my mother when she first started to get dementia. Do you know what it's like to take care of somebody who doesn't even acknowledge you? And what is grief? And I know the family's missing her, and I'm missing her physical presence, but I can feel her. Grief is love not knowing where to go. I get it. I don't know now where to send my love in terms of when it comes on to her soul. But I know now, because I'm not grieving. My love is everywhere for her. And I'm picking up everything that I should do well. This morning she told me, pay more attention to this person. Help her a little bit more. Raise her up. Yes, I will. Love is always going to be available for you. That's a very positive thing. Your ability to be positive in your thinking is your ability to recognize your purpose on planet Earth. Let's do a little meditation and look for the diamond within you. Find your diamonds in dark corners, buried so deep beneath the soil of growth, and under the pressures of life, the beauty of the soul is born. I am a diamond in the rough. I, the soul, am multifaceted, and I radiate light from the many angles, situations, and circumstances. I do not fear the dark corners of my life anymore, for I know they have come to help me to shine brightly. I'm a diamond in the making, even if I'm tucked in a dark corner. Find your diamonds in dark corners. I hope you enjoyed that meditation just now. It's on the Om Shanti album with Ricky Cage, Grammy winner, and myself. You can get it on Spotify, I believe. Santosh, does awakened intelligence confirm what I shared today about the power in positive thinking? Let me see what it says. The power in positive thinking lies in its ability to shape our attitudes, behaviors, and overall outlook. Adopting a positive mindset can have a transformative impact on various aspects of personal well-being and life outcomes. Some key benefits and effects. Emotional resilience. Positive thinking helps build resilience against adversity by fostering optimism and empowering individuals to approach challenges with a solution-oriented attitude. Stress reduction. Maintaining a positive perspective can reduce stress and anxiety. Improved health. Research suggests that optimistic people may experience better cardiovascular health and immune function. Enhanced relationships. People with a positive mindset often attract supportive relationships. This is so true. Increased motivation. Positive thinking encourages goal setting, persistence, and confidence in one's ability. Nice. And creative problem solving. An optimistic mindset broadens thinking, making people more receptive to new ideas and innovative problem solving. I think I'm a very positive person. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Positive expectations can lead to positive results. Individuals align their actions with their optimistic beliefs and put forth effort toward realizing their goals. Awakened intelligence, my friends. So every day in our advanced classes of the Brahma Kumaris, we do something called avyakt signals. Avyakt is, it's out of the grossness of the world. And you catch these thoughts, and if you put these thoughts into action, they will become your power. So today's Avyak signal is, the greatness is of this final body. Because through this old body, I have claimed an inheritance for birth after birth. Have such thoughts of happiness. Va, my old body, which became instrumental in enabling me to meet God the Father. Continue to work with it while seeing the wonder of it, and this body will not cause you any distress. Wow, wonderful, huh? So let me go say hello to all my friends online. Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing today? I'm feeling so beautiful and sentimental and happy and loving, and I like what Brother Charlie said from Australia, that when a great soul departs, people are just happy. Not because they've left, but they're happy. The fragrance of the soul's personality is sustaining those people, and those people are pulling power from the soul and are beginning to also recognize their worth and their value. I hope everyone's feeling that way as well. We miss our Sister Gita in terms of her physical form, but she's very present, and she's teaching us great stories, and more than anything else, she's teaching us to love God deeply, which I think is the greatest message. Divyani, Journey of Courage, Tamil, Lavanya, Reena, Liloti, Sita, Wendy, Beth, thanks for joining the session last night too. Beth, wasn't the session last night, the 7 o'clock to 7:30, a very healing meditation, isn't it? So Journey of Courage again, sorry, Kinnari, Tanika, Om Shanti, Love Sea Salt, Samantha, Travel Kwa, Sheena, Ab, Jyoti, Lee, Dinesh, Yukti, Roshi, Wendy, Mel, one of Sister Gita's old friends, Joanne and Gigi, or Gigi. Thanks so much for joining us today, and take control of those thoughts, my dear friends. Just take control of them. They will come up like you will not believe, but you will always have the power to be the master. Imagine when your waste or negative thoughts come into your awareness, it's a best friend that's come to complain about somebody. Or when your best friend comes to talk about how bad their lives are, and what do you recommend to them? When you talk to other people to help them to feel better, use the same technique to talk to yourself and be positive with yourself. It will make a world of difference. To break your attachments so that your stories can make sense. Did you hear that? To break your attachments so that your stories can make sense. Practice loving everybody the same. Things will become very clear for you. Have a beautiful day today. Thanks for joining us.
Have you been feeling overwhelmed, stressed, out of balance lately? Do you crave for a pocket of peace and tranquility in your busy life, but you struggle to find the time or space? Then we have the perfect solution for you, Meditation on Wheels. It's an RV sanctuary traveling in the metropolitan Washington D.C. area, offering transformative meditation experiences. It's a movable oasis of calm at your doorstep. Book us today to come to your business, school, government space, or event. Why? We bring the calm to you. meditationonwheels.com